Hello, my lovely Sagittarians. Welcome to your reading for April 2021. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Sagittarius. It's a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading, personalised reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading that is going to be specific to you. What I'm picking up with you, my lovely Sagittarians, is that what I'm hearing, opportunity is knocking. Opportunity is knocking. There is this really uplifting energy that's coming through for you in April. It is going to take with it this wave of opportunity, this wave of optimism is coming through your sign, is coming through for you in April. And with it, it brings opportunity to bring changes into your life. I'm feeling like there's going to be, it's almost unstoppable, this energy. It's coming through and it's as if, okay, the status quo of where I've been is no longer serving me. There needs to be something more. There needs to be something that you're bringing into your life, that you're wanting to bring into your life to expand your life's experience. That's what I'm feeling for you. So there's an expansion of what is there for you to experience in your reality. But it's something that you're calling into yourself. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you have this inner desire. So whether you realize it or not, it's something that is being created from you, from the core of you. You're sending out that radar, that message out to the universe of bringing in this change, and that the universe is responding with this energy of uplifting energy for you in April. Really good. I really like that. So let's have a look at what is in store for you for April. Let's see what is there for you. I want to say that this feeling and these changes that are coming in, it's meant to be. It's meant to be happening. This is karmic. This is karmic that's coming in around you. An interesting energy. It's a joyous energy. So no resistance, ease and grace. Just go with it. However you're feeling, don't be afraid to really acknowledge it and use that force to bring in the changes that you are wanting in your life. Come April, you've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Coins. This is being very, very earthed. It's about being very practical. So this sense of practicality is coming in here, and it's about planning for your future. So there's planning here for your future in April. You're going to feel like, okay, I need to line my ducks up in a row. I need to plan for my future. I need to plan for what is coming up, what is ahead here for me on a practical level. So you're really wearing your practical hat here in planning for your future. I'm needing to draw. They're telling me to draw another card for you. So there's this future, there's this planning on a financial level, wow, I'll get those. There's 3 cards that have come out for you that they've just flung out at me. Wow. Okay, so let's have a look. This is a lot to do with a relationship. It can be a romantic relationship. It can be a relationship with a friendship, a business partnership. It's planning on about a relationship that is karmic, that is meant to be. And there's decisions that are going to come up around that relationship. But it's also, I want to say, it's about a relationship, but it's also about what's happening here is karmic. So the Lovers is a really intense sort of, it's a very powerful energy in the Lovers card. This is karmic. So what's coming up around you, and you're not the only sign in the zodiac that is getting this message. This karmic force is really coming in around you to bring in the changes that you're needing to have. It's going to call for decisions. It's going to bring into alignment your inner desires and what's being manifested, what's coming into your reality. There's choices and decisions here to be made. And so it's about making informed decisions. Those decisions are going to come about. You've also been given the moon. And this is about, you see, this is also about delving deep. This is about, what are your inner desires? What are you driven to want to achieve? What do you want to bring into your life? How do you see your life playing out? What can you do to bring in those changes? This is something that you're going to be feeling, and it's going to be unstoppable. This is just how you're going to be feeling about this. There's choices and decisions that are going to come from your inner desires of the changes that you're wanting to bring in. And you're going to also be planning on a practical level. You're going to be planning to bring those changes in. You're going to be proactive and really think about, well, how can I bring those changes in? What can I do to bring those changes in? Interestingly, it's crossed with the Fool. So it's about, and I feel like you've come from March, February, where situations have happened, have come about that have caused you to think, well, I don't want this in my life. There's been this cleansing out of things that you don't want and things that you do want. So there's been this clarification of what it is you want. So you get to April and you think, yeah, I know what I want. I know what I'm planning for. This is the future that I want. This is how I want it to play out. And then you've got the Fool card. And once you are very clear in your head about what it is you want moving forward, that is going to start, that is going to open up. There is a turning point here in the very beginning of April for you, and it's about not bringing with you the expectations or the attitudes or the thought processes of the past, but really moving forward unencumbered. This is a new start. This is a new phase that you're entering into in your life. So the changes that you're bringing in are going to be life-changing. And that can be a change of job, change of location, marriage, a relationship, whatever it is for you, whatever changes that it is that you're wanting to bring in. That's going to happen at the very beginning of April. And you're going to absolutely embrace that start. It's a new start. There's a new start coming here for you, my lovely Sagittarians. I love it. I think that's really good. Let's have a look at that new start, shall we? How is that going to play out? How is that going to play? You know, again, you've got, let me just collect all the cards. Your cards are coming out in threes. Your cards are coming out in threes. There's financial abundance, there's financial comfort, that is going to get you to where you want to get to. It's going to be what you think it is going to be, what you want it to be, what you're creating. So you do get to a point where you are satisfied with your financial situation, but also abundance, you know, in all things. In relationship and in health, happiness, you know, it's abundance in all things, not just it's financial, not just financial. Again, you've got the Two of Swords, so there's decisions that you're needing to make. There's choices that you're needing to make here. Absolutely, there's decisions and choices that you're needing to make, which is going to you know, collect your data, collect your information, dare to dream. You know, this is about really whatever it is you're wanting, it's there. You know, you're creating it, you're taking it along with you, you're making the changes that you're wanting. You make the changes that you're wanting. Okay, and that in the Empress is going to bring you everything that you're hoping. It's going to bring to you everything that you're hoping. You'll be surprised how quickly things start to fall into place once you make those decisions of how you're going to be moving forward. Everything starts to fall into place. I really like that. That's quite an intense start. And it's a start from the very beginning. It's like, well, okay, these are the changes I want to bring in, and this is the decisions, the choices and decisions I'm making, and you set about putting those in place to bring those changes in. Because the way things have been in the past, it's no longer satisfying you. These changes need to come in. And they're going to be, for some of you, it'll be subtle. For some of you, it'll be quite intense. It's going to be different for all of you, because of course you're all different, but there are changes and a new start nonetheless. Nonetheless. It's going to lead to celebration. So there's celebrations here. There's celebrations, there's wedding, there's success, there's emotional happiness, emotional success. Celebrations on the changes that you're bringing in. So you're going to be feeling emotionally balanced. You're going to be feeling emotionally, oh yeah, see, it's to do with this new start. It's to do with this new start. It's to do with where you're at in life, your prosperity, your happiness, your joy, there's this real turnaround in you, in your life. There's big changes coming in here for you in April, my lovely Sagittarians. And it's what you've planned for. There's success there. There's financial success. So there's an increase in finances, or there's a new financial start. There's a new job, a promotion. Something's happening on a financial level for you, or maybe you make changes that make you feel more comfortable financially as well. You know, there's feeling like there's a new start on as far as your finances go. And it can be an increase in finances. It can also be rearranging your finances so that it gets you to a place where you're more comfortable with your finances. I like that. How does that translate into your reality? You know, again, see, there's a lot to do with finances. There's a lot to do with being earthed. Pentacles is about being earthed, being grounded, being secure, providing the basic things in life. Health, protection, shelter, food, money. You know, there's all of those things. You're going to achieve that. So don't be afraid of what you want, what your expectations are. Aim for the stars. Aim for the stars. Aim high, because that's what you will get. There's success here. You know, some would say you're going to be very, very lucky in April. I don't know that luck comes into it. This is just the energy that is around you. It doesn't matter what you just want to do. It doesn't matter what you want to start. It doesn't matter what changes you want to bring in. There is success around those. You would be surprised how achievable those things are. So don't be, have your wish list is what I want to say to you. Have your wish list. It's also a time of having some time out, having a rest. You might feel like, oh, you just need to withdraw. You need to rest. There's a feeling of exhaustion that's coming in around here. It's time to sort of step off that treadmill and take some time out. Maybe week 2, could be week 1 of April. Take some time out. Have some rest, recover your energies, because you're going to need that focus and that energy in moving forward. So there is exhaustion around you as well. You've also got the King of Swords here. Now this is male or female, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person that is around you, that is there, that is very supportive, that is very protective, and is very good with the advice. So make sure you listen to what they have to say. You don't need to take it on board, but just listen to somebody else's point of view. That's really going to be very important in your moving forward here. But make choices and decisions not in exhaustion. So make sure you have that rest. Take some time out just to look after yourself, to recoup. Because there is someone around you that is really good with the advice, is a real thinker, very, very supportive around you, male or female, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon sign. So make sure you listen to what they have to say. You don't have to take it on board, but it's providing a different perspective. It's providing a different angle to decisions that you're needing to make. But I do want to stress you need to mind your energy levels. Mind your energy levels, because if you're tired, you're not going to be able to make good decisions. And that's going to be really important in April, because these decisions are really going to be quite life-changing for you. As we move through April, you've got the Ten of Wands. Then this is a completion of the hard times, a completion of the struggle. So the changes that you're bringing in are really going to see an end to the struggle, the hard times, anything that's been blocking you, anything that's been slowing you down, anything that's been stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve. There's an opening up here. There's an opening up here. So you've had a bit of a battle, let's say, in the past. That's coming to an end. That's coming to a close. But you've learned a lot about yourself in the process, and it's really moved you to where you're needing to be. So there's always a positive that comes out of any adversity that we face, any difficulties that we face, because it allows us to grow. It allows us to become stronger. It allows us to identify what we don't want and what we do want, so that we can move forward and grow from past experiences, from lessons that we have been shown. So that is very much what's coming up for you. Week 3 of April, let's say. Timing's going to be different, but you've learned a lot from the past, but that's finished. There sort of seems to be, you're over the worst of it. Things are going to start to change, but things are changing because you have been proactive. You've made them change. The Chariot here is you taking charge, you choosing the direction that you're moving in your life. What changes are you bringing in? What no longer fits you? It could be work, it could be personal life, it could be location, it could be lots of different things. What is it that you're wanting to bring changes about from the past into the future? You're taking charge. You're making the decisions. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you are creating. You are bringing about this change through decisions that you're making, my lovely Sagittarius, which is going to be really good. There's movement, there's relocation for some of you as well. There's relocation, but there is growth. I'm feeling like, here you've got this flower that's closed. It's in the bud stage in the beginning of April, and by the end of April it's fully bloomed, it's opened up, which brings that change, that blossoming. So there's blossoming of you, of your life, of where you're headed, opportunities coming your way. You've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about pursuing your life's purpose, pursuing your passion, bringing into your life what it is you're wanting. Anything that you want to start, anything you want to instigate, any changes you want to make, it's time to it's a call to action. It's a call to action to honour your purpose, your true self. What do you want? What do you want to create? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? Telling me to draw a card here. So the Knights are about not about thinking, not about processing. Knights are about action, and it's about having the courage to pursue your dreams, having the courage to pursue what is good for you, where you're wanting to go, what you're wanting to achieve. And it's going to bring you the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring you the success that you're seeking, the financial rewards that you're seeking, having the courage to step out, having the courage to voice what you're wanting and bringing it into your reality. There is success in that movement. So anything you want to do, anything you want to instigate, any new business, change of job, anything you want to do in April is going to see success. It's going to be successful. The Knight of Cups, and this is about moving forward on an emotional level, I want to say. Growth on an emotional level, having the courage to delve beneath the surface on an emotional level. Now this for some of you is your intuition, your spirituality, your messages that you're getting from your guides, really trusting those and really bringing that into your life. For some of you it's to do with a relationship where it's going into new depths, it's going beneath the surface, it's going to have more substance, more meaning. It's time to move forward with that as well. as well. There's a lot also to do with in communication over the ethers, communication over the internet, communication over the wires, texts, messages, communication over distances as well. So there's it's communication in general. I want to say to you, what have we got? The world. So you see, I mean, it's just things. It's all working for you. It's all going to unfold beautifully. This is the world. There's nothing. The world is your oyster. You've got the Fool, which is the first card in the tarot deck. You've got the World, which is the last card in the tarot deck, and this is about things falling into place. The world is your oyster. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever changes you want to bring in, there's nothing standing between you and success. I like that. It's going to lead to you planning, further planning. It's going to lead to further planning. I think somewhere in here, yeah, the first card you got was the Page of Pentacles, and now you've got the Page of Swords, and that's about new planning, new goal setting, new thinking. There's a turning point here. There's a new way of seeing things, a new way of thinking about things, a new way of doing things and dealing with things. So you're going to reach a time of processing. Also be aware that, be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your self-talk. Keep it positive. Don't allow negativity to come into this planning. Don't allow anything to limit you. Because here you've got the Page of Wands again here. This is the eternity symbol. Anything that you plan, anything that you do is going to be successful. Look at the flowers that are coming out of that wand. It's about you pursuing your truth. You pursuing your truth, which is going to reap absolutely gee whiz. And again, you've got the Page of Swords. So this is about an intense time of no action towards the end of April. No action, just thoughts, planning, being true to yourself, thinking about your desires, what you're wanting, being true to yourself and planning accordingly, thinking about things, not acting spontaneously, but really processing, really thinking about what you're wanting to do moving forward into May, my lovely Sagittarians. There's a lot of thinking going on here. And the final card is the Hangman. And this is also one, when you're processing, when you're thinking, be flexible, change, when you're suspended upside down, you see things differently. This is about changing your perspective, but maintaining your balance, changing your perspective, looking at things from all angles, taking in other people's opinions, not just making a decision that's right for you, but a decision that is considering others as well. That's going to be really important. 3 cards. 3 cards is your number. 3 is your number. So it's about self-reflection. It's about self-reflection. It's about duality. It's about looking at what your inner workings are, what your inner desires are as well. Looking at things from different angles and different perspectives, but then acting on those, taking charge, moving forward, planning strategically as well. And again, you see you've got another Knight. Moving forward. So once you've done all your thinking, all your processing, and you've looked at things from every possible perspective and taken in other people's considerations and ideas and opinions, then it will be time to act. Then it will be time to move forward into May. So May is going to be a month where you're moving forward, my lovely Sagittarians. You're moving forward into implementing the changes that you're bringing in April. Oh, that flew out. Wow. This is the Angels of Abundance. So let's have a look at what they say. Bountiful nature. Bountiful nature, and there is a bounty there for you, my lovely Sagittarians. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And that's where you need to recoup your energy. So it's also important that you take some time out to then allow the energy to come through you and bring in this change that's coming around you in April. I wish you many, many blessings, my lovely Sagittarians. If you would like to book a private reading with me that will be specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you.